Hey guys, it's me Homer. So for today's video, I'm going to share with you my journey to embroidery. So this is my first time embroidering something, so I decided to make a wall decor. And actually I made many mistakes, so I won't be doing a tutorial, but I'm going to share you what to do, not to do, and some tips and tricks. So let's go into the video. The things I use are some threads, scissors, a stick, and some fabric. Take note guys, you can use regular thread or embroidery floss, but the thing that is going to matter is embroidery hoop. In my case, I had a hard time stitching the fabric because it would crumple up together if I pulled the string too hard. So for the lettering, I started with a back stitch to outline the letters. Then, I proceed to a satin stitch to fill it up. So one of the problems that I encountered is the strings will tangle up together at the back. So make sure to focus on the back too, don't just make the front look pretty because you'll also need the back to be neat and clean for you to stitch easier. Right now you are seeing me outlining the letters with back stitch. So this is what it looks like in the front and the back. So that is the thick side of my lettering. I forgot to mention, but for the lettering, I use 6 strands of thread in one needle. And now, I'm doing a satin stitch to fill the letter. And now I'm coming to one end. If you look carefully, you'll notice me having a hard time pulling the needle down. That's because all of the strings that are tangled up together at the back is very thick, so the needle can't push through. If you look closely, you will see that the fabric is crumpled up together because the string is being pulled too hard, but with a embroidery hoop, that will be prevented. Another reason not to pull hard is because your design will be messed up, like the lazy daisy stitch. If you pull too hard, it will look straight instead of petal looking. And now I'm planning to draw a woven wheel stitch to look like a rose. I had to repeat this stitch 3 times because at first it didn't look like a woven wheel stitch or a rose. But just have patience because it will take 10 to 15 wraps before it will look like a wheel. I'm so sorry for the bad lighting. It's because it was nighttime when I'm doing it and I used natural light. And now I'm switching to color pink for the petals to mix things up. Now when you're coming to an end, make sure to do some few stitches around it. And now I'm doing the French knot for the inside of the flower. For this stitch, I really had a hard time because I needed 3 hands, one to hold the fabric, one to hold the other side of the string, and one to hold the needle. As you just saw, I just used my foot to stitch. Now I'm adding more flowers by doing the lazy daisy stitch. At this part of the video, some of the footage are not in the frame, so I'm really sorry about that. For this kind of stitch, I advise you to use a regular or average amount of string because if it's too long, you'll have a hard time like me. Again, I'm really sorry for not getting my stitching in the frame. But at this part of the video, I'm doing a fishbone stitch. For the leaf, I didn't do the regular fishbone. I experimented with some length. This is why my leaf looks kind of sharp. It's because there are parts where I made the stitch long and there are parts that I made it short. And now I'm connecting all of the flowers by using a long back stitch. Now that I'm done with the stitching, I'm braiding these strands of fabric so I can hang it on the wall. Then I cut the end of the fabric so I could make some knots with it at the end. I also stitched the edge so it would look cleaner. And to complete it all off, I'm adding the sticks. Here's the finished product. I hope you liked it and good luck to your embroidery journey. I hope this video helped you a lot. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave some comments down below. Bye!